Going in 1, 2, 3. Yo guys, I'm Albert and this is my 2004 model Mitsubishi Pajero.
Style is the answer to everything. A fresh way to approach a dull or dangerous thing. To do a dangerous thing with style is what I call art.
Okay, so this model Pajero here is a 2004 model GLS Pajero. It's a four-wheel driving, low-range monster with a 3.2 litre diesel intercooled turbo engine, and it's got about 444,000 kilometers on it, which is a whopping amount if you consider about how old the vehicle actually is. But for an old vehicle, she's got a special place in my heart, or he's got a special place in my heart. And I should be honest, this is probably one of the main reasons that I'm still here and that I'm still going on with my life. So let's get into a few more details and see what this car really has to offer. So about, I would say 4 or 5 months ago, I actually fell into depression, and I think it was just after I fell into depression that I went to Denmark, which is a psychiatric hospital, where I had to stay for two weeks, which was terrible. Anyway, fast forward, I'm still struggling with my depression and anxiety, but luckily for me, the Lord has blessed me with a really good passion for full driving, adventuring, content creating, and of course mountain biking, which is still one of my main passions. So just as I got out of Denmark, my dad kind of spoiled me, helped me build up Jerry, because Jerry was a bit lazier. Here's a picture of how Jerry looked. So basically Jerry was a lot, how should I say, a lot more of a city car instead of an off-roader. It already had the bigger tires on, but nothing more than that. So, you know, I kind of had to do something about it. Obviously, I've got a few good mates and a family there in Australia. So, you know, that's actually why I'm kind of doing this video, because I do love the Aussies, because they've got amazing full driving content and they really do motivate me to get out every day and to really go on trips. You know, I've never been on a trip. Maybe December I'm thinking about it, but it's not really planned yet. Gotta get well first, you know. So basically what I've done on this car since this photo was taken, first of all, I actually got a bull bar. Now this bull bar is a G-Tech, just to make sure, a G-Tech bull bar. I bought it secondhand. It's got a bit of it's got a few scratches, but nothing much more than that. Still in pristine condition. Also, at the same time, I actually went and fitted the snorkel, which I also bought off the same guy, and got it also for a really good deal, thanks to Hank from Pajero Maintenance and Spares. Also, actually, at the same guy, I actually got the Pajero lifted. So we went ahead and put a 40mm, it's roughly about 2 inches spaces in there, so it's not really suspension upgraded yet, but hopefully someday I'll be able to afford it. But I'm not talking about it just yet, because it's still doing just fine. Under the bonnet, nothing has changed anything. It's still the same Pajero, pretty stock, except for the fact that it's been a few minor stuff, like the other day the throttle valve control solenoid has left the building, which is pretty sad, but I had to replace that. Didn't cost too much. Also, we've had a few engine mounts overheating, you know, all your old car problem. After I did the bull bar, the snorkel and the lift, I actually went ahead and bought myself some new rims. Now this is second hand, which I bought. I went on Facebook Marketplace, searched a bit. 16-inch rims ain't easy to find, and I actually searched, I think, for 3 or 4 weeks until I found a deal that I just could not stop myself from getting. Now these rims that I've got are actually A-line rims. These spotties, they are just amazing to buy secondhand, except for the fact that these spotties, only one of them is actually still working. The other one's bulb actually went, light bulb went, so you know, I gotta replace that. But that's the thing with old vehicles, that's the thing with buying secondhand. It's all part of the job, you know. It's all part of the adventure, if I can put it like that. So basically, I've just went over exactly what I've done on the vehicle. Also, one more thing, I've actually removed the roof railing because I just thought, I don't know, I don't really like it. I'm thinking of upgrading to a roof rack, just need a bit more bucks, you know. So yeah, that's basically most of the stuff that I did to it. Obviously, the new rims actually brought the wheels a bit more to the outside, a bit broader. We also turned the all-terrain tires to the other side, so that the white BF Goodrich logos and all-terrain logos, that they would show on the outside instead of the inside, which is something I really love on this vehicle. Also, I did the spare wheel. It's actually one of the older Mitsubishi rims that I ran on this vehicle. I just went ahead and sprayed it, left a little tiny bit of the bead lock on the side grey, and it turned out pretty cool. On the inside, I can't really think of too much that I've done. I've just removed the middle two seats, which are, yeah, the middle two seats. I'm thinking of building some drawers, just need a bit more money and wood, and probably I've actually designed everything, kind of thought of designing it on CAD, just not too experienced yet, but I'm thinking about it, so you'll probably see that in the future on the channel. And yeah, for the rest, I mean, as you can see, it's an old vehicle. It's got a few thousand kilometers on the clock, but except for that, it's a pleasure to drive.